like a darker, like a teal color.
Yeah, yeah.
Do, 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 do.
Jay, we done put the whooping on Auburn's baseball team too.
Hey, bro, y'all cheated, bro.
We
I,
did
I didn't
what?
even watch the game. I think I just looked up and I was like Auburn lost like 10-1 or something.
They Alabama beat them 6-5 last night.
Roadside.
The Braves walked off Kansas City last night and then got beat today,
Typical Braves fandom.
getting their heart broken by UConn in the March Madness tournament.
Wait, I think the Diamondbacks won yesterday or the day before yesterday.
I don't know, but Duke show lost.
I heard about
Yes,
that.
they
Yeah.
yes they
Bro,
did. Yes they did.
I got so tired of the discourse about who was a better freshman, Cameron Boozer or Anthony Davis. I got so tired of that discourse.
But you know that's gonna happen every time. That's
I
gonna
don't know
happen every
why
time,
Anthony
regardless.
Davis is head and shoulders above Cameron Boozer, like in every way,
Yeah,
dang it. Like when they compare them, they intentionally leave off that Anthony Davis averaged 5 blocks a game in college.
yeah. I saw a crazy stat this morning about Zion in New Orleans. He's been there 7 years,
Mm-hmm.
has never made a playoff game.
Mm-mm.
Anthony Davis was there 7 years and only played in 12.
Yeah, they New
So
Orleans.
New Orleans had had two generational draft picks and weren't able to do
Zion can't
anything
stay
with them.
healthy though. Like it wasn't.
Yeah,
Neither
that
one of them
is
could
true.
stay healthy.
He couldn't
Nah,
stay
no.
healthy. He
I'm
kept
gonna be honest. AD
getting
didn't
fat.
start getting hurt till like towards the end of his run in New Orleans. And I'm gonna be honest. I don't see how he got the nickname like as being a constantly hurt player. He's not always hurt. Like he don't miss big stretches of games. I don't know if people realize that he just missed pivotal moments. He don't miss long stretches of games like people try and make it seem.
I don't know because he missed a lot of time in Dallas. And when they traded him,
But
he
he
got
was hurt
hurt.
when he got traded though. They had
That
said
is
that
true.
he they
That
they
is
they
true.
said that they took him on knowing that he was already hurt.
So they already knew the risk with that.
Yeah, they knew the. Yeah, I was just gonna say that they literally knew the risk of taking him.
To this day, that still is the worst trade that Dallas has ever done.
I don't think so though. I'm gonna be honest. For what it was, it's like, of course, the Lakers are gonna be better long term. But for what it was at that moment,
It was bad.
you traded two All NBA players for each other. That's really
Yeah.
what it was. That's kind of how you have to look at it. Because if Anthony Davis could have been fully healthy playing with Kyrie and all them boys, we may be having a whole different situation.
True. True. I get that. I get that.
Like it's a whole different situation. Hey man, I'm just glad that I don't know what I'm glad about. I don't know. My NBA team, we'll see how we do when the playoffs get here. We need to get healthy. I'm a Heat fan. We are so beat down right now. We lost to the Pacers today, bro.
You said you're what? You're a Heat fan?
And we lost to the Pacers today.
Hmm.
I don't know. Thinking about switching my fandom.
I don't really have an NBA team.
I'm finna not have one in a minute.
I'm leaning more towards soccer here recently.
Nah, I just
Oh,
need us
I'm ready
to.
for the World Cup. I'm ready for the World Cup.
Yeah, I watched that. I need us to like commit to something. Like be bad for a year. We just never commit to being bad. You know what's crazy? The Heat are one of the, if I'm not mistaken, the Heat are one of the five youngest franchises in the NBA. You know, we've never had a number one pick.
Hmm.
That's crazy ain't it? For a franchise to be one of the five young. I think we're one of the five youngest franchises. Like, yeah, and we've never had a number one overall pick.
That
I
is
think
crazy.
the highest we picked was either two or three, whichever. The year we drafted D Wade is the highest we've ever had, like a draft pick.
But I thought I guess I mean that would make sense. But I didn't think he was top three. Was he? I thought he was like 7 or 8.
No, no, no. He was top five. He was top five, bro. He was because that draft. Everybody's mad because that draft went LeBron, Melo, or LeBron, Darko, Melo, Wade, Bosh. It went something like that. Let me
Okay.
see. Let me see something. Because everybody was looking
Wait a
crazy.
minute. So those Miami teams had 3 top 5 draft picks on the floor at one point. Is that what you're telling me?
Yep. That's why
Wow.
everybody said it was such a super team because yeah, we had three number one picks from the same class. Or three. Yeah, okay. So it went Braun at one, Darko at two, Carmelo at three, Bosch at four, Wade at five.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that '03 draft class is loaded from top to bottom though. Like y'all know how crazy it is that it was 58 picks in that draft and 47 of them played NBA minutes. That is probably how I don't know what the average is on that, but it's probably above average if I had to take a guess. But anywho, I'm trying to wait on Swizz, but I guess I'll go ahead and do an intro. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another episode of the Lounge Syndicate. I'm your host, the Lounge's sexiest cast member, aka your Lounge Director of Operations, Mr. J, wearing future WWE Hall of Famer Mr. Dennis Rodman on the T-shirt today. You know what I mean? Future Hall of Famer.
Okay.
It's still crazy to me that he's getting in like this, and Sid Vicious, who I thought has been in for like 10 years, wasn't even in yet. By the way, anywho, joining me is my very humble wise man, and still the Lounge Chief Content Officer, Mr. Hunter. And last but certainly not least, we got the icon himself. I guess he just go with a different belt every show. We
I
got
mean, right now I just got my folks, so
we
when am I
got
other two?
we got streamer, my favorite soldier, Mr. Sancho. How you doing, sir?
Doing good, man. Doing good.
All right. So we didn't have a guest or anything this week, but it has been a lot going on in professional wrestling. So we all brought something different to the table today. We are all covering different, like just basically the whole current state of professional wrestling. Because it's almost the summertime and within like a month or two, it's gonna be the biggest time basically for professional wrestling, which is like, Mania all the way through the summer, all that good fun stuff. This is WWE's peak season, of course, but everybody else in professional wrestling peaks. Hey, mom. Everybody else in professional wrestling peaks like during the summertime. So it don't matter whoever want to go first.
Well, we can just start with wrestling as a whole. I mean, you kind of said it. We all have different things to cover, but uh, on a personal standpoint, for me, I think wrestling's in a pretty good spot as a whole. As professional wrestling goes, we got two, arguably arguably three top tier companies in North America.
What's the third one?
Four if you count AAA. I am including TNA in that.
Hmm.
Um, I think I
Well,
think
okay, never mind. They've been doing some stuff recently that's been kind of different.
yeah.
They signed Ricky Sosa.
They did.
Yeah,
They did. That's
and
gonna be incredible
I'm
to
glad they
watch.
did. I'm glad they did.
Yeah. Um, and whenever he eventually makes his swap to NXT, that's gonna be exciting.
We were
That's
talking.
gonna
Me and
be.
Skills were talking about this. I don't know if he ever will.
I mean, I can see it because since TNA has that partnership with WWE, I can see him showing up every once in a while
Yeah,
I don't
to
see
yeah.
him.
NXT.
I don't know because WWE legal wise, it's gonna be tricky with somebody like that. Legally, it's gonna be very tricky.
Oh, why do you say that? Because of his entrance, his theme song, his
Entrance
motions.
name,
Oh yeah,
they're gonna want the Ricky Sosa name, and I don't know if he's like, for example, AJ Styles owns AJ Styles, so he leases out his name to other companies. I know Ricky Sosa is getting bigger and bigger. I don't know if he's ever gonna be big enough to lease his name out to WWE and for them to want it. You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
never want to even get in bed with the idea of that.
Yeah, but you know how WWE gets, and AEW too at times. They like that cheap pop, so I mean, I could see it being a one off, like a Survivor Series type ordeal. Maybe. I mean, that's about the only thing I can. Maybe a Rumble appearance. But I don't think
Some.
there's.
But WWE
Oh,
is also very cheap too. So where
it,
That is very true.
Tony Khan will spend
God,
the money to get certain things, I just don't see WWE spending money to get certain things. Like
mhm.
we've seen when they want to, Tony Khan will spend money to get special theme songs, entrances. Like it's just stuff they will spend money on, and I just don't see WWE doing that. It's just hard. Like just knowing what we know about them, it's hard for me to picture them. You know, like I said, it's hard for me to picture them shelling out money on something that isn't just a guarantee for them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because we know who Ricky Sosa is. We're great with him. He's a great wrestler, great guy, probably. But that doesn't mean it's gonna always work for the audience that they get put in front of. The American wrestling fans are so weird, bro.
I
Well,
will say that that is very
we're
true.
not we're not easily pleased.
And then if we
No.
do, if they do give us what we want, there's gonna be certain groups that's gonna complain about it regardless.
And see
Oh yeah.
that worries me about a couple guys in the E. I think everybody knows LA Knight, Sami Zayn.
Yeah.
They are still respected superstars, but at this point, I personally are past the like if they were to put a title on them in 2026, they have missed their opportunity. I don't think it would work. I think it would put us two steps back compared to where we're going.
Like
Um,
Yeah.
for example, since you mentioned Sami Zayn, okay, him winning the
the
US
US
title
title
on
on
Friday.
Friday.
I didn't like it.
I didn't either.
Nobody did. Nobody liked
I
it.
think, but I figured
But
out why though. I figured out why. I saw a tweet and somebody was like, "It's not that people don't like Sami Zayn. It's the fact that y'all keep teasing main event Sami Zayn. He should be in the world title picture and not taking belts from people who need this on their way up."
Yeah.
that is true.
So
Cause
that
I see something about that too. They was like, oh, he's just doing like he's just being a transitional champion right now for WrestleMania for Trick to win, and then they'll start him and Carmelo feuding again for the title.
But see, that'll carry me to one of my main points I wanted to talk about. Being me a primarily a WWE guy, at times the last God, I'd probably say 4 or 5 years where it really sticks out. Where from January to May they do a lot of really good stuff, and then from May to December everything's really predictable. The storytellings are just wash and repeat. But then they go and do things like this. There was no need
To
to
do it.
pull the title off of Carmelo to start the feud with Trick. The feud's already there. It's already there. You don't have to rebuild it. You don't have to restart it. So
Yeah,
why did we have to put it back on Sami Zayn to then restart the feud just for Trick to win the title off of Sami? Let him beat Carmelo.
Yeah,
I mean,
because he
no,
was
I
doing good with
understand.
it.
I understand they don't want to shoot. They don't want to unintentionally shoot themselves in the foot with some of the stuff that they're fixing to be doing. It's not bad to put a transitional champion. It's just the name you keep calling for the transitional champion.
Yeah, right,
That's
right.
that's what it
Yeah.
is.
There's other names that could have been used, but
Because personally,
everybody has their different own feelings of a transitional champ, and so far the transitional champs we have, I don't like.
I think
You
we only
know,
got one right now, though.
Yeah, we do. And
And
then,
also, I wanted to go back to your
well,
point where you said from after May. I'm gonna be honest. The wrestling is usually pretty good through the summer. It's at the SummerSlam where it just gets horrible. It's like they don't care about Survivor Series no more. So it's at the SummerSlam for me where it gets bad. Because Money in the Bank is always pretty good. It's hard. Money in the Bank is one of
yeah,
the
I forget
things.
that's in July now. So
Yeah, Money in
yeah,
the Bank is one of those things where it just works because it's simple You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
elegant. It just works.
Yeah. Well, look at the money debate. Look at how they do it. How they done the last few years. They've. It's not really a feud story per se. They have 15 guys they put in the ring, and they let them wrestle to qualify, and it gives WWE what they want as far as to feel like a sport, which is why ESPN picked this up. They want it to feel like a sport.
Mhm.
So if
And
they
it's
want
Everybody.
like,
that, there needs to be more of that. We can't be a sport for 2 weeks and then be a Days of Our Lives type soap opera
The next.
for,
but we
for
don't
six
have much
months.
tournament style stuff. That's why, like, that's why it's good that they do these like qualifying for stuff like this because it just gives you a chance to freshen stuff up. That's
Yeah,
really what it comes down to. Because, like, I was gonna go over the New Japan stuff while we were talking today, and for example, New Japan has a G1 climax every year. Like, it was like one of the biggest tournaments in professional wrestling.
yeah,
And even though we have King of the Ring now, WWE just stopped. Like they don't have a consistent what feels like a shoot style thing. And I think that's really what a lot of people are missing. That's why a lot of people like AEW and like that's why a lot more wrestling purists like other from like myself like other promotions a little bit
right,
more because it gives that shoot style element. Like for example, um AEW, you might get a 5-star match on a random Wednesday. Like how
Very true.
like how WWE used to be. Like sometimes
right.
you get a random 5-star.
Yeah,
And it still happens every now and again, but everything's just so story driven at times.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
And
I agree. That's another thing about the E that really bugs me is, and I've said this in the past, is the flow of the shows over the last couple of years have really bugged me. Um, I don't, me personally, don't see a need for every single show to open with a 25-minute promo just for the same handful of people to run it back at the end of the show, and then we just fill it with nonsense for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Me personally, there's nothing wrong with the backstage segments, 2 to 3 minutes here or there. That's fine.
Love you, bro.
Um, See you, Crow. Um, but that's the one thing that I don't like is there's too much in ring talking. Like, and not everything needs all these promos. So, like, yes, Roman CM Punk right now going to Mania, let them talk all the crap they want in the world.
yeah, I'm loving that.
But
I'm loving that.
I don't need a feud in the ring for the tag team titles every week or the women's tag team titles every week. They can talk smack backstage. Adam Pierce, Nick Aldis, whoever makes a match official, they go and they duke it out. Not
Yeah.
everything needs this extended feuding and talking, in my opinion.
And
Okay.
we're also missing, I say receipts for some stuff. I'm gonna say this then, Brian Sancho, you can have the floor on this.
Okay.
Um, for example, over AW right now, if you love professional wrestling, Kazuchika Okada and Kevin Knight have had 3 matches, and every match has been amazing. It's stuff like that that we're missing, and like every
Yeah,
time we get some of that, it's like they take it away.
yeah,
Like for
Mhm.
example, Ilya Dragunov and Carmelo Hayes, another set of guys who feel like wrestling soulmates.
yep,
It's, Carmelo Hayes got a lot. You can do with a lot of different people. Even him and Sammy have great chemistry. Like it's just he's had great chemistry with a lot. But that's the stuff you're missing. It's like, oh, I know sometimes you want to throw a random match on there to fill out a show, and that's perfectly fine. But perfect example: Dragon Lee versus Penta from a few weeks ago on Raw.
yes,
That
sir,
was a filler style match, but it was so good
It
yes,
because
was.
the guys have great chemistry together. Swizz, I don't
yep,
know if you're talking and stuff, but your mic is off and muted. But that's what I was gonna say. You just sometimes it goes stale because we're so wrapped up in stories that we forget that hey, we could just put guys out there to wrestle and it'll be really good.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? But hey,
yeah. I I don't, because there's nothing wrong with pulling someone in the ring. Let people see somebody they haven't seen in a while that's not in a backstage segment or getting thrown through a wall. Like a name I could think of, which may not even be active anymore. Um, But when was the last time? Uh, my brain quit working. Grayson Waller. When was the last time Grayson Waller won with anybody?
Last week.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so up until that point, it has been a while since he's
yeah.
gone one on
I think
one.
the
He got
last time
cursed. Remember? He just recently got cursed. He's you
we
know.
talking about prior to that, like you haven't seen him in any matches.
Yeah. He's been tinkering around
Yeah, but
backstage with New Day.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not against Grayson Waller, but I ain't. I don't know. It don't hurt my feelings if he's
Well,
not on the
I'm just
card.
saying, people like that. That you're still putting them on TV. You're just not putting them on TV.
Now you
Like,
made a
Yeah,
great point, but you said a bad name. You should have said
well,
Ray Phoenix. He is the catering MVP right now.
yeah, and I don't like that. They was
yeah,
But
they
it's because of
but
Andrade though. The Andrade thing messed him up.
yeah, that did mess him up.
yeah. But I mean, right now in AAA, they're trying to give him something because he's trying to go for the AAA Cruiserweight Championship.
I also do think that WWE should bring another belt, even if it ain't another mid card. It just needs something. It feels like if you're gonna bog down the mid card so much with all these factions, I'm still gonna put my hat in the ring for a trios championship. You just
Mm,
got
Well,
so many guys that are grouped together. I'm
yeah.
still gonna
If you're gonna have this many factions running around, why not have one?
that is true.
and let that title bounce between shows. It's just look at some of the names you could put together that will be amazing trios champs. Like I see a world where MCMG and Johnny Gargano win a trios title.
I can
Um,
see that.
But
you got
before you even start throwing people together, you still have whether you like it or
Wyatt
not.
Six.
You have the
Got a
Wild
Wild
Six. New
Six,
Day's always going to have a third member.
New Day, yeah.
Um, but before 2 weeks ago, the Judgment Day, Dark State. Uh,
I'm
um,
not a fan of the cruiserweight division because WWE doesn't do it right, and I hate to be that guy.
well,
They
They
don't do
did
it
for a
right.
while.
well, here's the
They
thing
did
with
for a
WWE
while.
nowadays is that we've talked about in the past is we've gotten away. Like, there's no in between. We have very few in between wrestlers. We either have the smaller guys or the freakishly large guys.
It's not many cruiserweights left, if you're being honest. It's not a whole
That's
lot of cruiserweights left in WWE.
that's true. Because what you
Well,
got?
I don't
What?
think Javon qualifies as a cruiserweight though. You got to be
I
205. He
mean,
might
I
205.
mean, he's technically a high flyer, so I count him as a cruiserweight.
No, 205 and under. Let me go look what he's
Mm.
billed at. It's 205 and under is cruiserweight.
Bro.
The speed championship ain't that bad. They just don't do it good. Like when it first came out, it's really good.
why did
I
they
still
move it
don't
to TV?
understand the concept of the speed championship.
Why did they move it to
Because
TV?
so on Twitter they were having 3-minute matches on Twitter. That's where the speed championship started. It was a Twitter thing,
Yeah.
and it was really good. It really was because you had some good guys like Ricochet and Chad Gable had like a banger for the speed title. Like Ricochet was like one of the first speed champions. It gave your quicker guys putting them.
Yeah, chance
It
to
gave your quicker
showcase that
guys something
speed.
to do. And
Yeah, but
speed matches used to be filmed right before SmackDowns and Raws and stuff. So
yeah.
it's like
Mm.
it'll be something cool for the people in the audience to see, and then it will release live on Twitter at like it's like Tuesday at like 11 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you know
And
that.
it wasn't supposed to be on TV. It was just a Twitter thing. Like when Soul started carrying the speed title on TV, I don't even know if they posted on Twitter anymore.
Mm-mm.
I don't think
Now
so. I haven't heard nothing about it.
the current men's speed champion, y'all need to check him out. Hold on, I'm gonna share my screen real quick. I didn't know who the speed champion was, but I don't know if Swizz is with us, but this guy right here,
LaFleur.
he is great.
I 100% thought that was Matt Riddle in a mask first time I saw him.
No,
Not even
Yeah.
lying to you.
so we
Yeah.
went to the NXT live event and he was wrestling there. He wrestled against Ethan Page and Dr. Wagner. And he's a French luchador.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a French luchador. So like he's been everywhere. He's just a French luchador.
And I feel like too, they need to bring more AAA wrestlers to like Raw and SmackDown.
That wouldn't be bad.
Well,
I
I
Because
just
would
what the last time we
I
had
would
some was what Mr. Iguana, right? correct?
Yeah. Okay, Javon would qualify. He's 170. I was
See?
checking weights on people to see who would be a cruise.
Yeah, I didn't realize 205 was the cutoff.
Yeah, 205.
Yeah, I
Because
ain't
I
gonna
think
lie.
when I think cruiserweight, I think of size and build. So like a Javon, a Carmelo, of course Ray Phoenix,
Yeah.
Did
Dre Lee.
anybody not think about anybody not think about cruiserweight 205 live? Like y'all, it was called 205 live.
Well, I didn't. One
We
plus
were.
one was not equaling two. There, I can promise you that.
They need
Uh,
to bring back. They need to put Apollo Crews in something.
There's another guy.
no, you can keep it.
Just throw him in the ring on a Monday
All
or
right,
Friday.
so
Let him
Yeah.
fly around for 5 minutes.
WWE has 45 wrestlers who would qualify if they had a cruiserweight championship. They have 45 wrestlers who qualify for 205 live. Ray don't count. He finna retire. Woods is hurt. Logan Paul is doing something else. Finn Balor, Dom, Chris Sabin is a tag team wrestler.
Okay.
Tag team wrestler. They would never do it.
With
Uh,
Dragon Lee was that.
no, this is Chad Gable. This
Oh.
original El Grande. So they would never
No.
do that. Johnny would be a good one. Noam
Yeah.
Dar's never getting out of NXT. Tozawa would be a good one if they let him be took serious.
Yeah.
The other Americanos, they wouldn't do it. Garza would be an interesting one.
All
Raul
I'm seeing, all
Menendez,
I'm seeing are the
Cruz
guys we
tag
see on
team.
TV weekly anyway.
AAA, Phoenix is in catering, but he would be a good one. McDonough would
Mm.
be a good one. Lee would be a
Yeah.
good one. Tag team, AAA, injured, good one. Tag team,
The
no.
Ricky Saints.
I say no. He wouldn't
Nah.
be.
Yeah,
Wouldn't be a
he's
good
too high up on the he's too
yeah.
high up on the.
Yeah.
Danhausen, no. Don't know. Cap. Okay, Cap would be great. Uh, Javon would be great, obviously. Uh, French Luchador would be great as well. It's not much. You don't have much of a cruiserweight division.
Fair. Fair.
Yeah, in current WWE, you don't have much of a cruiserweight division.
Can we also talk about how this whole Rhea and Jade feud ain't really going nowhere for real?
I think one of the. I don't even think they don't dislike each other, but that's a whole roster. I mean, it's OG. It's kind of different because you gotta like we were going over guys. You gotta look at some of these guys are in tag teams and stuff, so they wouldn't break up because Resident were tag champs in WCW while Ray was cruiserweight champ before. Yeah, but they don't do a whole lot of double champs now. Like, who's the
That's
last
true.
double champ that had two main roster belts?
Roman?
We have one since then.
No. Now that I think of no. Well,
It's
no,
45
not main roster. Not main roster.
with some of these guys. They aren't. You got to be. Let's count real quick. Let me go back through this. Let's just be realistic with who isn't involved in a tag team or something. So that isn't involved in something or is hurt. So Finn. So 1, 2, 3. I did not know TJP was in AAA.
Yeah, he debuted a few weeks ago.
4, 5. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8,
No, I say Javon, yeah.
9. You can throw all the Evolve guys in here. So 10, 11, 12, 13. You got like 13 guys before you really got to start pulling a roster together. You got about 13 guys who actively don't have something going on.
Hell, that's more than what we see on a normal show. I mean, we're seeing the same 9 people every week.
AJ Styles and Dragon Lee was champs. Didn't one of them have a separate belt? Nah, they didn't.
Mm-mm.
I see
I
where
mean,
you going though, OG Rock. I think it
double
would be,
champ is, I guess it'd be Dom, right?
but 2 main roster belts though. He had a AAA belt.
Well, that's Mexican's main roster. I mean,
No, it's not main roster.
Mm.
Two main roster belts. You don't. I don't think we got none. Lyra. I think Lyra Valkyria may be the last one. She was IC
IC and
champ
No, I don't
and
think so.
tag team
No.
champ. She was IC and tag team champ. Somebody did it since then.
No.
I don't think so.
did she have the IC title when she won the World Tag Title?
Mm-hmm.
Not that she lost it. No, I think she lost the tag title first, then won the IC title. Or was that one of she lost one of them before she got the other?
You see how hard this is though? Like it's
Well,
they don't got
the
a lot.
reason I don't think she was is because Becky attacked Bailey. Becky was put into the match at WrestleMania
Yeah.
where I guess she did because they won the World Tag Titles and then she turned on her.
Yeah, I think they lost it like that Monday.
She had two. I told y'all she had two belts.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm following. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
But
But
yeah, I feel like they should bring more AAA wrestlers to the main roster.
well,
It would be
that's the
nice.
thing is you have all these partnerships and yet all we're doing is taking their titles and
Yeah. See,
Ugh.
that's it.
now
That's all we're
I
doing.
understand that a certain wrestler
I
is
know.
not can't really be on the main roster from AAA. I understand that one.
I don't know, bro. I don't. I say that. We say that, but if CM Punk came back, anything is possible, bro. CM Punk come back, anything is possible. They fired that man on his wedding day. If he comes back, anything is possible.
Mhm.
Look. Vince played a dirty game, boy.
But
He delivered the man's papers on his wedding day and said it was just a mix up in the mail.
yeah, I mean, could you imagine though if they actually wanted to help these other companies, Vikingo and Dom going for the mega title at a WrestleMania or hell even a Saturday night main event, something on a big major TV that's not Peacock or YouTube.
I honestly feel like they
Yeah.
did a lot more of these partnerships to kind of fill out where NXT lacks because they pull so much from NXT now. Now that you think about it, they pull a lot from NXT more than I realized. They'll pull the guys around a lot. So I feel like this was just to kind of beef up and make the roster better. Honestly,
Yeah, but beefing the roster up means nothing if you're still putting the same 8 guys on the show every week.
That is true.
That's my complaint. Now again, I know you have your title feuds and your main title picture. I understand that. But the 2.5 hours between that first promo and the last promo, I don't want to see. Look, I like Akira and Otis, I do, but I don't want to see them every week.
Mhm.
I don't have to see. I don't
because
mind
how
Chad
would
as the El
catering
Grande
champ?
Americano, but I don't have to see him every week.
I'm
Oh,
tired of seeing
hey,
division.
somebody got
I'm tired of seeing division every
hey,
single
Yeah.
Monday.
somebody got yeah.
Like I feel like Triple H is just like, you know what, we're just gonna make a stable. I don't care if they got chemistry or not. We're just gonna put them together there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's I just I don't know. My problem
Now,
with the
Hold on,
vision.
pause. Switch your audio. Do you got NCAA open in the background? Yeah, I kept telling. I'm like, I hear music. I don't know if y'all didn't hear it.
nah, I ain't hear it.
I hear it.
All right, there we go.
There we
You
go.
good now?
I'm like, somebody's got to be playing NCAA in the background or something.
Can you hear Switch? Because I can't hear.
I
I
can't hear
can
him
hear him
either.
now. So
You
it
can
says
hear me
something.
now?
Nope. I see
Y'all
your
can't
mouth,
hear?
but I can't hear you.
Yeah, I don't hear him.
Y'all don't hear me?
Okay, so everybody, I can hear you. Swizz, you may have to leave and join. I can hear you. They just can't. I can hear you. I don't know. It's kind of why I stopped watching
Now,
segments.
Hunter, I will say,
Yeah.
Penta versus Vikingo for the Intercontinental Championship, that's gonna be a good match. I just wish it was on Raw, you know, or at
Something
WrestleMania.
raw, something that's not YouTube at 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with
I'm
that. I mean, I'm for good wrestling, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
like I feel like they could get more of an audience if they for AAA if they didn't just show it on Fox overseas and then just put it on YouTube for us.
So since we're on the subject of extended WWE, we'd like to welcome Switch to the panel.
What up? Y'all hear me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we
got
hear
you.
I can hear you the whole time. I don't know what they couldn't hear. Like I heard the music playing. Like whoever was on YouTube said they could hear the music playing too. But you on mute. Before we move on to extended WWE, something about y'all mentioned Jade and Rhea feud. Want to circle
Yeah,
back to that. I think
yeah. I feel like
I
it's
think
going
Rhea
nowhere.
wanted to do it.
Like it's not building up nothing. They just decided to put two random wrestlers with Jade. It's like,
No. I think that part works. It's not
What
that.
you talking about Jay's thing right now?
Yeah, I
yeah,
think
Oh, that should have been happened last summer. I said that last summer that them two should have been with her last year. That like it's just that now you didn't waited too long, and now you're realizing that she needs people with her. That's all it is. He realized like he wanted to wait and let her build it herself, but it was a panic though. Somebody pressed the panic button and said, "Hey, we need to get somebody with her ASAP because nobody, it's I like
Jade
it
is
when-
getting
I saw somebody.
sandbagged, bro. Y'all
Yeah.
act like y'all don't see it. Jade is getting sandbagged right now, so bad.
What's
Yeah,
Rhea
that?
she
Ripley
is.
did not.
She
Rhea
is.
Ripley did not want to do this. She wanted to
No.
work with Io Scott. Rhea did not want to do this.
Yeah,
But but
you
but
can
Jay
tell she
but
did.
Jay
You can
but
honestly
Jay
tell she did.
Jay didn't want to either. Jay wanted somebody
Exactly.
else too.
Jay wanted Charlotte, so you could tell that this is just they're sandbagging the crap out of this feud. But the thing I hate is Rhea can do that and not get any flack or anything because she's Rhea Ripley. But who knows if Jade even gets this opportunity again? Because if they feel like she's sandbagged, which she probably is, if they feel like they can do better than her, like, oh, we finna get Bianca and Naomi back, I could see a world where they just push her down the card as some kind of
Well, I've
punishment.
been some people say something that I agree with. They don't think that Jade's going to renew her contract anyway. They've been hearing that like she don't want to wrestle no more. Like she's just kind of done with that. After this year, anyways.
Mm.
I hope not. I feel like she just got a lot. She still got a lot to offer to the business.
But it's like they're not giving her.
But
They're not really giving her anything.
She came to the right place, but I don't know.
she did. I agree. She definitely came to the right place.
It's the big women's boom. We don't got that no more.
They're just not using her correctly. That's how I feel like. I feel like they're not using her correctly.
If Jade would have came into WWE 10 years ago, bro, we'd be having different conversations. It's unfortunate that
It didn't have to be 10 years ago. Shoot, it could have been like
5 years ago.
5 years ago would have been better.
Yeah, I think she would
she
have
came
came
right before COVID. If she came right before COVID, she would have been.
That I agree. She definitely
Yeah,
is a victim of coming at the wrong time. Unfortunately, she just came at the wrong time.
And I'm not and I'm not gonna say. And the reason I'm not even gonna say that is because she just. I don't know what it is about WWE Creative. They had the blueprint in their hands and they just dropped it. And the reason I say that, her character in AEW worked so well. If y'all watch how she was booked and portrayed in AEW, bro, it was literally Goldberg again. I'm like, and that's all y'all had to do was just keep that same mystique about it, and it would have all worked out.
She didn't open her mouth in AEW for her, did she?
I mean, she could talk. I don't see a
Yeah,
problem.
she was talking on the mic at AEW, but when she got here, it was barely there.
Like she forgot how to talk. Then what the hell happened?
I do think Tony Khan runs a lot looser of a ship over there. You could tell by some of the stuff that's said on TV. I don't think I think a lot of people can talk, but a lot of people can't conform to a script. You know what I mean? Like that's just like some people can freestyle all day, but when you put them in, when you write down some rhymes, they just can't get it right. I definitely feel like some people are victim of that WWE need a script for everything system.
And I feel like some people can't talk. Some people can't talk without cursing. Like I think Jade, like you said, being free, like you said, being stuck to a script or being filtered. I think Jade's an unfiltered talker, and her having to talk filtered and be a little more professional is kind of ruin her character. I think that's another thing that's like ruin her. Is that like AEW
edge away. She had a lot more edge in WWE. She's a lot better of a wrestler now, but AEW just has such an edge. Like another example of that was like Ricochet and the stuff he's doing now. It's like
he living his best life now.
He is, bro. Like, and it's like it took a minute to get used to him talking, but we're so used to him not saying nothing, or because the WWE script writers just didn't let him experiment or nothing like that. So it's one of them situations. It sucks, but what can you do? But Sancho, I like what you said about AAA and putting them in a more prevalent role because I would love to see them in a more prevalent role. Like even if like we got a whole WrestleMania weekend or whatever. Like I don't know. I don't know why we couldn't have had like like you said, you got all these belts. You could have, especially because up until like 2 weeks ago, I'm fully convinced they did not know what they wanted fully on this card up until like 2 3 weeks ago.
That's
It
true. Because a lot of the matches they made, they weren't building them until like it started getting
2
closer,
weeks ago,
and then
exactly.
they realized like people wasn't really trying to, go see it. That's how they was lowering the price for the seats.
Mhm.
Then all of a sudden, you just see everybody that was feuded before WrestleMania. They just crashing out, brawling, all that.
But Pete Game though, I feel like we had another layup sitting in front of us that they just didn't capitalize on. I would have loved to see TNA World Champ.
Mike Santana.
No, I'm not thinking of names. I'm naming belts. TNA
Uh,
World Champ, Mega Champ from AAA, the NXT World Champ. I would have loved to seen a triple threat match with that. You could have easily placed that on the card, and a lot of people would have been happy. It's
Yeah.
just it's little stuff.
I
I
can
see.
see
That's
that.
that's why I last year wanted to change Survivor Series
Survivor
and
Series
and,
needs to
and
go
just
back to like how
Yeah,
you
Raw,
yeah, I
SmackDown,
agree.
NXT, TNA. You could have done something with that brand v brand v brand v brand, and it could have worked. It could have given us a lot of crazy stuff.
they would have put NXT and TNA on the same team, but for sure.
Well, I mean,
No,
they did,
I
Well,
don't think.
they did do that, but they did it
Yeah,
Yeah,
as
they,
a
they did
regular.
do that
TNA
last
made it
last
work
year.
though.
They
It
did do
worked. It
that.
was
I was they
good.
did it last year. They just ended up doing it as a regular Tuesday pay per view instead of a weekend pay per view. It was
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
and
No,
that
no,
was
but I'm
better.
talking about like an actual Survivor Series. Like actual Survivor Series would be actually pretty fire
Like the
because
we're talking about like the actual pay per view, like the actual.
you got four prominent brands with each level of champion on it.
Mhm.
So that's kind of where it makes the most sense. You could dead have a match like 2019. 2019 they had triple threats all over the place in 2019. It's
Oh,
crazy
yeah.
that Survivor Series peaked at the year they took it away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
I mean
the last one was the best one.
The last
that
one was
yeah,
one. Well, it wasn't the best. Overall, from a pay per view and a star standard, you know what I'm saying, star power, it was the most balanced out of anyone. It's not the best Survivor, and it's not the best individual Survivor Series match. If Keith Lee had won, I probably would say it was the best match. But '03, you got a lot to top '03.
Which one was the Survivor Series where it was a quick ass match with like DX and Hardy and
Like
CM Punk?
2006, 2007.
Okay, okay.
But 2003, if y'all never got the chance, go watch Shawn Michaels
but
perform.
that's different. That's totally different because that's in a freaking elimination chamber. That's not even the same style of match.
What are you talking about? No.
It's just Survivor
Wait,
Series, not
what are you
elimination.
talking about?
2003 Survivor Series.
Yeah,
Randy,
Shawn
no.
Michaels.
It was actual Survivor Series. Randy Orton won for what you call it. Shawn Michaels came. So Shawn Michaels was fighting. He came back from down like 3-1. It was like just like the Dolph Ziggler thing. The only difference is Shawn Michaels lost.
Because
Okay.
02 was when they did
Oh,
the
two was
first
Elimination
NXT.
Chamber. The first chamber was at SummerSlam though.
I never knew.
First
I
chamber
never
Right,
match
knew
not
was
that.
at
Survivor
SummerSlam.
Series. It wasn't SummerSlam. You're right.
The '03 Survivor Series match should have been the one where, like I said, Shawn Michaels came back from down like 3-1,
Yeah.
and Randy Orton beat him at the last possible second.
Yeah.
And then I ain't gonna lie. Then after that, I would probably say the Cena versus Authority one was pretty good.
That one was
Like they
fire.
had tradition. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah.
One of my favorite ones is I'm horrible with years. Before we get too far off subject, but
Maybe it was
Shawn Michaels kicks. I think it was Snitsky,
Mike Knox.
Mike Knox.
That was like 2007. It was like
And he
2007.
kicks him, and he goes, "Who was that?" And Triple H's like, "Pin him. You're supposed to pin him."
Yeah, it was that match. So that match was DX, the Hardys, and CM Punk versus Mike Knox,
Jesus Christ.
Eminem, and Rated RKO. No,
Okay.
it wasn't Eminem. It was not. It was Mercury. I mean, it was Johnny Nitro and Gregory Helms.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I
Jesus
do
Christ,
remember
I might
that
be a nerd.
he kicked him, and he was like, Who's that? What's happening? You're like, pin him. You're supposed to pin him.
That match was such a troll, though. That match was so troll. Entertaining, but troll.
Well, when you do stuff like that's the whole point. Like you don't need, and that goes back to the whole feuds and the stories. Like put 10 guys in a ring, let them do something stupid and entertain me. Don't take the entertainment part out of it.
Well, the entertainment part been going for what, 6 years now?
No. They're too much entertainment. That's the problem.
Where's the entertainment at? I'm not entertained.
By the way they're booking stuff, you can tell. You might not be entertained, but it's definitely booked towards entertainment.
I'm saying, but like, who's entertained? You not entertained.
I mean, only thing I'm capable of watching is Raw.
We had 33 minutes of
Are you
wrestling.
not entertained?
Bro, we had 33 minutes of wrestling on Raw, and the episode got a 3 out of 10, bro.
I was pretty entertained, but like like the backstage stuff, Danhausen is pretty entertaining.
I'm hard carrying right now, bro.
All right, it says, hold on. We got a question. What do you guys like? Traditional Survivor Series teams or Raw versus SmackDown? I like the brand split because
I like those.
Feel important,
especially when they have bragging rights. The pay-per-view bragging rights, that was good.
Bragging rights was fire.
I just like.
I like the concept of bragging rights more than I like the.
But see, I thought about what Hunter said
of the teams. I'd like the suspense of not knowing. Every week, one or two people would, hey, y'all are going to be Survivor Series, find some partners, and then you would spend a few weeks recruiting and whatnot. That was so my favorite.
Does anybody also remember when they used to have the draft, how it would be a Survivor Series style entire episode of Raw when they would be fighting for draft picks and who get the first pick and all that stuff? I like that as well.
I think I do remember that one.
But the big wheel on the stage.
Draft got to come back though. The draft need to come back. Bad.
Why did they stop doing the draft? Because I remember they brought it back, but then they stopped.
So we do have a brand split now. Like how they're doing War Games. War Games is fine. It's just overplayed now. It needs a break. War Games is fine.
It should have stayed.
Yeah, last year should be the last War Games for a long time, please.
Yeah, because
knowing them they're not gonna do it.
Because the problem with War Games is it was meant for factions to go to war. Like that's literally why it was created in WCW. It was literally ways for it was a blow off for a feud. Now it's used as an entire pay-per-view, and that's the problem. War Games used to be a blow off of a feud. You know what I mean?
Yep.
War Games and New Survivor Series, yep, and that's the problem. They need to bring back Survivor Series and have War Games just be you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can bring it back every fourth Survivor Series could be War Games.
Mm.
Every fourth Survivor Series.
Series.
So you get 3 straight Survivor Series, and the 4th year you get War Games.
Unpopular opinion,
I like that.
and I know it's become kind of a staple to the road to
Swizz, it's not that hard. Hold on, Swizz, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. It's not
No.
that
I wasn't thinking about. I was looking at something else.
Okay, I thought you was over.
I was looking at a fucking Javon.
Not hurt yourself.
No.
Go ahead, honey.
But unpopular opinion, like I said, I know it's become kind of a staple, but that's how I feel about the Elimination Chamber. Like I know we only get it once a year, but I enjoy title matches inside the chamber.
Okay, yes, I will say that. I'm okay with bringing back title matches.
Number one contender matches.
But that's because I don't know. I really don't know how we used to determine who the second number one contender was. I genuinely don't know how we used to determine it. I don't remember how. So in my head, it's always been Elimination Chamber. But I get what you're saying.
Well, I would have probably, but the original chamber happened at SummerSlam. It wasn't its own show until 2010.
I don't know. Don't start me lying. That is how I felt about the way you feel about Elimination Chamber is how I felt about having the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. That's exactly how I felt about it because I just felt like
just now started to like the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. I
really wish they'd bring that one though.
I felt like Money. I thought everybody liked Money in the Bank.
I feel like Money in the Bank should have always been its own thing.
But I liked it when it opened WrestleMania.
I don't though, because to me you don't get as like okay, so Money in the Bank is one of the few matches where I feel like the match quality continuously got better. Because at the beginning, it was I guess at the beginning, it wasn't a whole lot of room from when Money in the Bank really started to back when TLCs and stuff was happening. So, like, with it being at Mania, it had to compete with some crazy ladder-based matches at Mania. I just like that it's its own thing now. It just feels so much better, and it just feels so much different.
But
I
I
feel
agree.
like
That's what I'm saying. And now I agree. But 4 years ago, I still didn't like it.
And I don't know why some of my favorite, some of my more fond memories have come at Money in the Bank, like when Kane cashed in on the same night. Carmella also did that. My bad. Go ahead. I can't not mention Carmella, man. Craziest shoe game in the business. She was out here.
Wasn't she like god awful?
You tripping?
she was at first, but then she got better.
Nobody liked her character, but when she changed her character up, it's just like open doors. She was because she was with Enzo and Cass at
She
first.
won back to backs, right?
Did she win back to back?
I think it was a split. I think it was.
Oh,
one.
okay.
She definitely won two really close, but I don't.
She won two of them. I only know that because of the showcase from last year.
Well, I think she's like Christian. I think her only two world titles are
Money in the Bank
cash-ins. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I'm almost
Okay.
positive. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive.
I like her though. Like honestly, I like Carmella.
And you said that Carmella had the best shoe game. No, Enzo did.
No, I'm talking about for females. It's either Carmella or Liv.
Liv.
One of them two. Carmella was wrestling in the shoes though. I don't think they should bring it back to Mania because Mania is already 2-pack. Like they already feel like Mania is 2-pack.
You gotta leave that alone. Leave it where it's at. Leave Money in the Bank is on pay-per-view, bro.
Yeah,
you realize we're only going to get 4 matches a night this year?
It was like that last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
it's been like that the past couple of years since they split it.
I don't know if y'all realize Mania's always only been 8 or 9 matches. It used to just all be on one day.
And that's crazy.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
It's not that crazy though, because you always had an extremely short match in there somewhere.
But that's why I feel like Mania is supposed to be one day. It's not supposed to be a 2-night event, bro.
SummerSlam should be 2 nights.
I'm okay with SummerSlam being 2 nights. You only need one pay-per-view. I'm saying WrestleMania should not be a 2-night event. It's supposed to be
That's
one
the
night.
one pay-per-view that I expect to be 2 nights.
But I feel like it's supposed to be one. Okay, this thing, I feel like if you're gonna make it two nights, we should get 6 matches both nights. We should have 12 matches total.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna watch that. If it's 2 nights, it's gotta stay at 4 or 5 matches. I'm not watching.
But then it's pointless.
It's not because so think about it like this.
When was the last WrestleMania? What's besides the obvious where they hit the effort button, everybody go out there. Besides the WrestleMania 2 years ago, what's been the best? Like, what's been the best WrestleMania that's been 2 days?
It's gotta be the
41.
end game. 40 and 41. Yeah, those are the two.
39 wasn't bad.
The 39 definitely wasn't bad, but 40 and 41, they was good.
Yeah.
40. What's 40 and 41? Which one was that?
40 was
Philadelphia.
Cody lost. 41 is when he won.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
39 was really good though. Whoever just mentioned 39. 39 was because that's when Cody first came back. 39 was
that was in Dallas. Because that was we had Stone Cold and KO and
39 was
Cody
good.
came
Was that
back.
Austin Theory still?
Probably. I don't
No.
Yes.
When Austin Theory fought Cena, that was Hollywood.
No. When Stone Cold hit him with the thunder, was that 39?
Yeah, it had to be 39.
Yeah.
No, 39 was in Hollywood.
No, 39 was in Texas. I remember that.
May have been 38 then.
One of these was in
It was
Texas.
38 or 39. And
Either way, it don't matter.
36.
It don't matter. From like 39 to 41 was like great. It don't matter.
Can we talk about WrestleMania for a few more minutes? Because I do have a gripe. So we have our 8 matches.
Okay.
We have our 8 matches. Okay?
I give you like a minute and a half. Then we got to talk about it.
Pretty solid lineup. Can
Mhm.
anybody tell me what is missing from this lineup?
Is it any stipulation matches? Is no gimmicky matches?
So there's one.
What is it?
I guess gimmick. It's the unsanctioned match with McIntyre and Fatu.
And that's not. I'm not gonna
But
say I'm
once
not.
again, we have a WWE PLE with no women's United States Championship match.
And that's and the
That
fact
is true.
The fact that we're not getting Julia at WrestleMania is like actually so cooked.
I don't think none of the mid card titles, but the US, the men's US, and probably the IC are the only 2, right?
Women's IC,
Maybe.
The
men's
US isn't on
IC.
there.
Men's IC ain't gonna be on there.
Wait, WrestleMania, men's US is a WrestleMania.
Men's
The-
US, not men's IC.
The men's.
Oh, men's IC. No, Pence's not getting a WrestleMania match. No, it's cooked. No, he won't.
Yeah, because he got one with Vikingo this same week.
He'll defend it the Monday after for sure.
Probably, yeah, because he got a match with Vikingo in 2 weeks. So
that's on SmackDown. I mean, that's SmackDown.
Julia is on the card. Julia ain't on the card, is she?
Wait, no. When is Vikingo and Penta fighting? When is that? Is that gonna be
on the 11th. That's on at Triple A. They fighting at Triple A.
Oh damn! I hope Vikingo wins.
I'm pretty sure he not.
We all know he not, bro.
They probably gonna give Penta that run. I just want them to bring back Dark Penta. If they bring that back,
we're not getting too much edgy content, bro.
I know we're not gonna give him no time soon.
We're not getting no edgy content. We didn't really talk about a whole lot of AEW, but I will at least bring this in. The G1 Climax officially begins on July 11th.
Who was the previous winner of the?
Shoot, hold on. Crap. I had his name and I lost it. You're not. I'm not like. I doubt that Swizz may not. I doubt that you'll know who he is.
No, who is?
Actually, I lied. You should know who it is, Hunter. It's 24. You wouldn't know. So last year Zack Sabre Jr. won.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Why did you make that face?
Me?
No, Swizz. Why did you make that face?
I don't know who the fuck that is.
You know who Zack Sabre F-bomb? You know who Zack Sabre Jr. is?
Heck no.
Go look him. Go look him up. Please go look him up. If you like Will Ospreay, don't you?
Yeah.
That was a tag team partner from way back when.
I definitely wouldn't know that then.
Now I will say AEW did do good signing Mystico to AEW.
Yeah, that was great.
Wait, when did that happen?
Last week.
He's a trio.
He's trio champ.
Like, is it like the Mystico that was in WWE?
Yeah, it's the original Sin Cara. The original Sin Cara.
Oh my gosh, the OG Sin Cara?
He was never bad, bro. It's just WWE just
didn't use him right. They didn't use him.
They didn't use him right. He was never bad.
Same word they tell me that Private Party came back to AEW too.
They do the women's
after 2 years of being on TV.
Yeah, but Susie, I will say this though: the women get their revenge every year by having probably the best pay-per-view every time we get an all-women. It's probably
Evolution.
Yeah,
Evolution.
Every time you get an all-women's pay-per-view, it's more than likely going to be a top 2 to top 3 pay-per-view of the year.
Bro.
That is true.
It was last year. Last year was phenomenal.
It was probably the best last year. I'm willing to argue the best pay-per-view.
Yeah, it was the best. Isn't that when that's the best cash in ever? Argue with your mama.
It was not the best cash in ever. It was up there.
Cash in ever, bro.
Not the best. It's up
I
there.
don't know. Yeah, I mean, there's definitely an argument to be made.
Who's the best cash in? Don't say Seth.
That probably the heist of the century is up there, bro. I'm sorry. Just because you said, I wasn't even thinking Seth. I was trying in my head. I was going backwards, thinking of cash-ins, but that might be the one,
bro. But like I felt like the Naomi one was so unexpected. Wait, because they set up a match that night when he came back, sold that belt too.
Yes, he lost his match. He fought Randy Orton. Everybody thought his night was over. That was a good one.
Oh, and Naomi lost her match, and okay.
Yeah, that's why everybody said it was just like the heist of the century. CM Punk's. No, I'm not CM Punk.
The CM Punk on Jeff Hardy?
No, I wasn't thinking that. I meant to say Edge the first time, like the first one.
Who did Edge cash in on? Did he cash in on Hardy too, or Cena?
Edge cashed in on Cena.
Yeah, he cashed in on Cena.
How many times who's been cashing on the most? Probably Cena, right?
Cashed in on the most, probably.
I think, yeah.
Cena's been cashed in on, off the top of my head, twice.
Oh, Lesnar and Roman's been cashed in on
a good bunch of times.
2 or 3 times.
John Cena, 3 of them.
Roman's had 2 cash-ins failed.
Who is Damian Sandow?
Sandow, yeah.
Oh, you remember Damian Sandow?
I wasn't watching wrestling then.
He was supposed to be like this.
They fumbled him bad.
Sophisticated dude. Calling everybody unintelligent and stupid.
Look, he could talk, he could wrestle, and they stuck him being the mid sidekick.
Yeah, they did. He was good for the longest.
Like we haven't seen that story before. Alex Riley,
but he was actually good though.
Yeah, he was good. Yeah, they fumbled with Alex Riley.
They fumbled with Alex Riley too.
I did like Alex Riley though.
His theme song, fire.
but yes, with the Money in the Bank stuff though, Edge's first cash in was great. I'm gonna be honest. Daniel Bryan got another good cash in too. Daniel Bryan got a great cash in when he cashed in on Big Show.
Oh yeah.
That was a good one.
That was the same thing. He lost it at WrestleMania 28, right?
Yeah, that was
Short WrestleMania match. Yep, I remember that one.
Yep, that was that year.
That was my first WrestleMania I actually paid to watch.
Yeah. So y'all had money back then. I wish I could. I was back there sneaking and pressing the button about WrestleMania, thinking it wouldn't work.
I didn't have no money.
I didn't have no money.
I got him on. I got him on that Monday afterwards, and I was on
you always had that one friend in school that spoiled at the lunch table, though.
I was fortunate enough to purchase 2 WrestleManias when I was a child.
I never bought one.
They were WrestleMania 25 and 27.
No, I did watch 25. For some reason, I don't know why. 25 always just like I always remember WrestleMania 25. Like that's just one that I always remember.
Because it's that Shawn Michaels Undertaker match.
Yeah. Yes, I did get to watch the greatest wrestling match of all time.
Mm-hmm. I think the first WrestleMania I ever watched was which one was it? I think it was 23 when Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair had that match, the retirement match.
23.
Yep. That one.
Definitely 25.
Have y'all been down the WrestleMania Vault yet on Netflix?
Yeah.
Well, I'm about to because it's on my Netflix Junior thing. If you know what I'm talking about, it's on there now too. I had to wait for it to come on Netflix Junior.
I watched from 13 all the way down. Oh, you watched bangers. He saw some bangers.
These are good.
Hey, also I'm looking at the list of cash-ins.
Syndicate got the most right with 3.
No, I'm just looking at the cash-ins.
Oh, okay.
Daniel Bryan's was up there too. Not Daniel Bryan. Dolph Ziggler, his was up there too.
He's definitely top 2 in like pops for cashing in.
Oh, bro,
yeah.
I was watching.
Dolph, was that 2016 Dolph Ziggler?
No, heck no.
2015?
No,
Like
it's
12,
not like 2011, 2012, something like that.
Yeah, it was like 2012, 2013, I think.
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Who cashed in for who was it? Was it Austin Theory that cashed in for a poop belt?
Austin Theory lost. He cashed in on the U.S. title and lost.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. He got he got shafted because
that was a funny take
Bring
for the
cash
Bank,
US building.
they should. I'm gonna be honest. They should have let him cash in. They should have just let him cash in on Roman and lost. I would have felt a whole lot better by that.
Yeah,
Nobody ever explained to me. Go ahead.
I thought they did a good job, because Brock and Roman had that SummerSlam match. They're quite literally physically tearing the place apart. And here comes Austin Theory. He's like, "No, never mind. I'm good. I don't want to."
Yeah.
Nobody ever told me how did he go from being pushed so crazy to like?
Because Vince was in charge. He was a Vince.
Yeah, he was Vince's favorite guy, basically.
So if Vince was still in charge, he would have held the big belt at least once by now.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Probably.
I don't think so. Too many other moving factors. He still wouldn't have held the big belt. There's too many other moving factors. Like
he would have had a heavyweight championship at least once.
But we'd have had Brock and Roman.
No, because Roman had both belts for like 3 years.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Austin Theory would have took one of them instead of Cody. Listen, Magic WrestleMania instead of Cody Rhodes. Austin Theory.
I couldn't even take that serious.
Finish the story, Theory.
You got a snowball chance in the hottest part of hell.
Yeah, I can't even see that one.
Cody Rhodes came back, he was going to win it regardless of what anybody else said. You got a snowball's chance in the hottest part of hell.
Finish the story, Theory.
Now, Jay, I will say, because I thought about this lately, AEW right now is basically just the new ECW, if you really think about it.
Me and Jerry were just saying that.
Yeah, you got real wrestling, bro. They got real graps over there, bro.
They got real graps.
It's
better, man. What match are we watching? Tajiri versus who?
Yeah, me and Swizz were watching Tajiri versus Super Crazy in a Mexican
match was so good. Oh my gosh, that match was so good.
That was from like 2000 or something.
But like when you watch it, it definitely gave like AW vibe. That's why I was asking Jay. I was like, dang. I was like, you think Paul Heyman be like, dang? They stole my flow. They stole my whole flow bar for bar.
But do we need that much blood in a show?
Yes.
No.
You need an alternative.
But I
You
like
need
it though. I love
WWE
it though.
is so clean cut now that you need an alternative to watch.
That is true. No, I agree.
You need a good alternative because TNA's not gonna do it because they're under that.
NXT ain't gonna do it.
NXT. You got a higher chance of seeing blood in NXT than on the main roster. We don't have no blood feuds, right? We got one blood feud right now.
Ooh.
Fatu and Drew. That's the only blood feud we got where they just hate each other.
I can see that one. I can see that one.
Randy's drawn blood.
I was about to say Randy didn't draw blood on Cody. What you mean?
I think Randy just started listening to the voices again. That's just him. He's like the one exception to the rule. That's just him.
We don't.
But I feel like we're getting 09 Randy back. I feel like we might be getting him back.
That's just him.
He's trying to be.
That Randy, or like y'all know how Batman is like Bruce Wayne is the alter ego. Face Randy was the alter ego. This is just him.
Yeah.
You know what I do need at WrestleMania? I need them to go ahead and get it together and get R-Truth and Damon Priest to open up WrestleMania with putting the belts on the line. I would love that. I would love it if Priest and Truth started off WrestleMania against somebody. I don't care who it is.
I feel like they might not do that.
You're gonna get a tag team title match the week after Mania. I don't know why you keep acting like you don't know.
We're probably get that.
You're gonna get a
last year's tag team match was not good at all.
Oh my gosh, that's the one with the death or
the War Raiders, the New Days. Yeah, that was not good.
Awful.
Swizz, you gonna get this 6-man ladder match on Friday night after Mania, and you gonna be happy about it.
Now, I will say
that
match was good. That was
good.
good.
No, it was. It was supposed to be on WrestleMania.
See,
no,
that. So what
about that? WrestleMania.
How would y'all feel? No, it was the Friday after Mania. That's right.
My apologies.
So how would y'all feel if we got the Street Profits versus David Priest and R-Truth? I would love that. WrestleMania.
But even if they won it, Triple H ain't gonna use them right. He didn't use them right the last time.
Yeah, I don't know what like I said. Me and Jerry gonna see him in the damn house show, and it still didn't feel right because I'm like, why? Why the Street Profits here?
Still look good. WWE got a lot of tag teams. I don't know what's gonna fix the tag team problem because I don't think the problem is the teams.
I think it's just the creative.
Everybody keep asking why FTR left. It's like they got ahead of the curve.
Did y'all see that clip of how three of the 4 matches ended on SmackDown Friday?
Yeah,
they all ended the exact same way. Somebody punches somebody and then a roll up. Yeah, bro.
Well,
hey, speaking of that, Johnny about to win the North American Championship.
Yeah,
I can see it.
He about to win that North American Championship. I can't wait. What?
Now, I'm glad Tatum Paxton won the North American Championship.
Yeah, Tatum had a weird look. I'm still trying to figure out why they gave her the NXT Women's Championship belt for 4 days. I want to know what the point of, 3 days, 4 days. I wonder what the point of giving her the belt was. Like it was random. She won it and lost it 2 days later. I don't know what their thought process was. That yeah, but standing to deliver is literally Saturday, and I keep forget that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching it.
Well, yeah, why did they move it up so early?
Jerry say he think it's because last year it was at noon.
Yeah, because it was at no one. I believe they had bad ratings last year on it. Because I would have watched it if it wasn't at noon on a Sunday.
I mean, the best match in wrestling last year, the best.
I thought it was on Saturday because I remember.
No, it was like
it was on Saturday because I was at a funeral. It was on Saturday at 12 at noon.
But it was like at noon on a Saturday, bro. I'm like giving up my Saturday to watch wrestling. I love y'all.
But the highest rated match in any wrestling promotion last year happened on that show though.
What match?
Trick versus Over versus Juwan. That was the highest rated match last year in promotion.
All right, we got like a minute and 10 seconds. Got to show y'all what Danhausen tweeted this week.
Oh yeah, let's see.
Can't forget this. This one snuck up on me. I love it. So Jay Cargill tweets, "You're not even a freaking person on SmackDown." He was talking about Rhea Ripley, and then Jay said, "Cause I really wanted to curse, y'all. I curse a lot since I've been in wrestling. I can't help it. I have to pull back." Danhausen says, "Do you want to help Danhausen?"
Girl, cuz we need you to start saying, "Cut that shit in."
Yeah, they need it.
That's what I'm saying. You could tell that she not. That's what I'm saying. Like you could tell she not used to not being able to curse, bro. Like you could tell she wants to just curse every sentence.
And
And
shout out,
all they letting us say right now is I'm that bitch.
I mean, yeah. Shout out to
That's getting
Danhausen, though,
on.
bro, for multiple reasons, but just shout out to Danhausen.
Facts,
Shout out to
man.
Danhausen.
Danhausen for president.
Something
I
like
voted
that.
for him.
The whole country. Hey, all he had to do is curse the world. We gonna be all right.
Before
You feel me?
Before we go though, I will say this: it's gonna be very interesting because whenever Danhausen decides to wrestle, I saw this take. I forgot who said it. It was a guy on TikTok. If I go back and find it throughout the week, I'll make sure I credit him because he has a lot of great wrestling takes. He said Danhausen's in the perfect situation because if he loses, hey, it's Danhausen, comedic heel, funny guy, whoop de doo. But if Danhausen wins a match, it's like, dang, Danhausen funny and he can wrestle. He's in the ultimate win-win situation, by the way.
Mm.
So, you are. Hey, I like how Hunter do that. But you guys, thank you for showing up and showing out. If you all do not mind, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you have not. I think D will be back next week. I'm not sure. I don't know. Is that a Lightning McQueen phone case? It indeed is the greatest race car driver of all time. Not named Dale Earnhardt, the best race car driver of all time. Not named Dale. Argue with a brick wall.
Yeah, but just know he the reason somebody died too. No.
Who?
What's that old dude name? What's the old dude name that he
Doc?
ended up dying? Yeah, he the reason Doc died. Just don't remember that.
The reason Doc died.
He,
Doc
the reason,
was like 100
he
years
killed
old.
Doc, man.
Actually,
He killed Doc.
You know what's crazy though? The voice actor who played Doc Hudson. God, what is his name?
He died in real life.
Ooh,
He died in real life.
yeah.
Is that why they killed him off in the show?
Yes,
I
that's
think
why.
so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he ended up passing away.
Okay.
Dang it! I gotta look it up now because
Let me guess. He must have died during filming.
he died after Cars 1 was released.
Okay.
That's why
because Doc died because he hit a corner going too fast. Something right inside and rolled like 80 times. Right.
They didn't kill him off. They just kind of like Paul Newman is who played Doc.
You sure Doc? I think Doc rolled like 80 times and died, didn't he?
No, he wrote in the first movie. That's how he stopped racing because he did roll.
Oh,
I think in the second one they just kind of like quietly killed, like said that he passed away or whatever.
Yeah, it's one of them things.
Why did I think he died? Who died in Cars 1?
Nobody. I don't know why he trying to kill somebody off. Nobody died. Like it's a kids movie, dude. Nobody died. Why do you keep trying to kill people off? Nobody died.
Yo, WrestleMania list better cook because mine's cooking.
Oh, you're over with, bro. That's over with.
Oh,
yeah, mine's good. Mine's
let me get the outro because we sit up here talking. But yeah, we'd like to thank everybody for showing up and showing out, man. Yeah, if y'all catch us, if you all are going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, the hold on, time out. Hold on. So is the Lion King, but that's a whole nother situation.
They get somebody in the first 10 minutes. What are we talking about?
Whole nother situation. But
Yes. No, in Shrek, Cookie died. The Cookie dude died.
No, he did not. Why
didn't he get bit and died?
No, he didn't die.
Oh,
he lost his legs when he got him back.
As a kid,
bro, I don't know what he was watching. He was not watching the right thing.
Yeah, I don't know what he was on.
No, Kung Fu Panda, Master Shifu died. Not Shifu.
Master Uwe.
Yeah.
Uwe was like 1,000,000 years old. That's why he died.
Yeah. He didn't even really have a death. He just faded.
Yeah, he just went away.
He turned cherry blossoms. He just faded away.
Yeah, dog, you keep naming characters that's already old. Like all these people you naming are old. Like, bro, they just died of natural causes. Let Uwe rest, bro. Let Uwe rest.
Nah, in the second one, the peacock, he did kill a couple people. They actually showed him killing people.
Hey, bro, Kung Fu Panda got the best villains. Argue with the wall.
That is true.
Yo, did anybody ever see anybody ever watch Chip and Dale the Rescue Rangers, the new one that came out not too long ago?
No.
Who's watching that?
Okay, Hunter, you know what I'm talking about there. You remember they were sending people to get made into bootleg DVDs? That's all Swiss was watching. But if you all are going to be in Atlanta, Georgia, the weekend of Memorial Day, I will give you some dates. Me and Face will be at MomoCon dressed up like some kind of professional wrestlers. I have not figured out what we're going to do yet. So if you all are in attendance, come say hello. Come say what's up. We'll be with the wrestlers. We'll be watching stuff. We'll be nerding out. Y'all come check us out for sure. But
Hey, you know what's crazy, Jay?
what?
We having one down here, and I think Samoa Joe's gonna be here.
You should go. You should
I'm
tell.
going. I'm going.
You should tell Samoa Joe that he should come be a guest on our podcast.
You should, and
I
then
like
tell him that we have that he's like not charge us and do it just out of the kindness of his heart.
He's probably gonna charge. He's probably gonna charge one day.
You know
I'll
what you
try.
do?
I'll try.
You should tell him you're homeless and you're chasing a dream, and that you interviewing him is the one.
I'm
you
walking in with one of these. He's going to know I'm not homeless.
You can say you stole it out of the trash can. Say somebody threw it away. You out of the trash can. There you go.
Why do you insist on getting us canceled?
Yeah, I already say out of pocket stuff on my streams. I don't need to get them canceled.
Brandon gonna have to stand outside when we do the podcast.
Right. But man, we got the wise man, we got Swizzo, we got Sancho, and man, we out of here, man.
All right.
Have a happy Easter, everybody.